Do you know what generation you're a part of?
Generation Z? Gen Z?
How would I explain Gen Z? That is a very good question.
I think most people see Generation Z as like, I think most people are understanding of it because it's something that just came with time, and it's something that really people can control the evolution of, technology and all this. And like the generation that I'm part of, how everybody's always on technology and stuff. I mean, I think the older generations have almost accepted it rather than like frowned upon it because they're more understanding of it.
They have mastered the art of working harder yet smarter. I do find that their communication level face to face lacks, and I believe that has a lot to do with their form of communication with media, cell phones, computers, FaceTime, all of those different things that my generation, we didn't have that.
All right, I have Instagram, which Instagram I definitely use the most.
I just realized I have Snapchat. I don't know how to use it. Facebook.
Out of all my apps, like I have Twitter, Facebook. I haven't used it in a minute. In my generation, Generation Z, the generation that we're a part of, I mean, there's plenty of memes and stuff talking about Facebook and stuff, like how it's like meant for like older generation. And I mean, if you really do look at the audiences like on each platform, like if you really do look at the numbers and statistics, a lot of older people like use Facebook and stuff. So
I can communicate with people that I wouldn't normally be able to. Relatives in Florida, friends in Colorado. I have that ability to do that instantly. Years ago, you couldn't do that.
and that's the thing nowadays. Everything's so accessible. I mean, you have no reason not to get up and just do it. That's something that many people fail to see. Like with social media, you can build yourself a platform like that, and people just fail to see that. People fail to realize how easy it is to really build yourself a following. You can definitely be like the celebrity you see on Instagram. You just really have to work for it. That's all it is. You have to work for it, and it just takes time. People are not patient with it. They don't realize it doesn't happen overnight. Like, you just gotta keep working for it.
If I ever wanted to be a celebrity, an example, Michael Jackson, how would I have done that in my younger years? Honestly, I instinctively would have wanted to go to college. I would have wanted to do vocal major, something along that line. If that didn't appeal to me at that time, because mine's changed. Like I said earlier, you go to college, you'd start something, it wouldn't work out. But if I still had that drive to be a celebrity, I would have went in the car and drove to California.
I think the main social difference between me and the generation that's coming up after me, I believe they're going to be very technology dependent. I mean, I could be wrong, but with the way things are going right now, I mean, technology is growing and growing and growing, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. So I think they're going to be very technology dependent, and I think many opportunities for jobs are going to be cut down because machinery and like automated things.
To imagine this generation now raising children blows my mind. It's nerve-wracking. I think of what they lack, and like I had mentioned, social skills, all those things that are really important in society. In 30 years, will anybody ever leave their home? I mean, is it going to be desolate, or is it going to reverse and people are going to start to realize what they miss and start becoming what it was like in my generation?
This generation is definitely technology dependent. You're not going to find any teenager that doesn't have a phone with Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. It's just not realistic nowadays. It really isn't as bad as it sounds.
But it's also exciting because, as I had mentioned earlier, this next generation works smarter. So imagine what they will teach their kids to do the same and more. Every opportunity at their fingertips can only get better.